Welcome to Prove It. I'm Megan O'Connor.
And I'm Mary Cummings.
This is the podcast for people who know that they were meant for more, but just don't know how to achieve it.
Every week, we bring you real conversations, proven strategies, and that kick in the ass you didn't know you needed to become the person you really want to be. Let's talk about the Saratoga Springs spring real estate market.
It's hot.
It's going.
Businesses, even coming in, going out, it's all just, there's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, there's a lot of change. I mean, I feel like the restaurant world is kind of coming into the next generation. We're seeing younger people starting restaurants, and it's really interesting to see how things are evolving, especially with other companies coming into the county and how that all affects the market.
I was reading an article about the progress of Regeneron, and I think that that's going to be a really great addition to our community and bringing in, I want to say the article that I read was over 1,000 jobs. They just started their construction, I want to say this beginning of this quarter. The projection of when that's going to be done, I think it was like 3 years, but it's something huge to look forward to within the next few years that are going to bring in a good amount of jobs for us. So in real estate.
Yeah, jobs, people, real estate. It definitely changes our little seasonal market with the Saratoga Race Tours to kind of a bigger beast of its own. So I'm really curious to see how that's going to affect everything.
Yeah, it's all very cool.
Yeah, luckily we've got some new construction happening in different areas to support that. So let's get into the numbers. Like first, I want to talk about residential market, where things stand, where people are coming from. We obviously have always had people coming up from Boston, from the city, and that drives a good section of the market. It's also local people who have rented in the area for years and are looking to get out of renting and buying their first home. But Regeneron is obviously going to add to all of that demand. So right now, in the Saratoga School District since January 1st, excluding the new construction that's happening, 80 listings have sold with an average price point of $844,000 and a sell price of $832,000. So that's almost 99% list to sell price.
Amazing numbers.
Pretty strong, yeah. I think it's interesting though. So,
and then what was that? What was the days on market?
40 days on market.
Not bad.
Seller's market still. Obviously, there's a good amount of buyer demand that we're still seeing based on, everything that we just talked about, people coming in from different areas. But it is interesting of what that breakdown looks like under 500,000 and over 500,000. So under 500,000, homes are staying on the market 40 days. Average list price is $367,000 with the sell price being $382,000. So that's a 104% list to sell.
Really competitive.
Super competitive. And, when working with first-time home buyers or buyers in that price point, I always tell them, position yourself in a way that you're going to be able to make a competitive offer because these homes under 500,000 are still going over asking price.
Right.
The story is a little bit different over 500,000. We're seeing homes sitting on the market a little longer, not too bad, around 60 days. Average list price 1.2 with an average sell price of 1.065 million.
Okay. And that percentage was around that 90%.
Yeah. So it's still strong.
Right.
And I think positioning homes, which is something that we're going to talk a little bit more about, especially in that price point, is so important.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me about what you do as a luxury listing agent in that price point. How do you get these homes to sell quickly, and how do you get buyers interested? What are you doing to position these homes to attract buyers and get the value of the price that you're positioning them on the market?
It's all in the details, and strategy matters. I had a conversation with somebody this morning about what I would be doing to position their house in a different way. And every house is different in the way that it gets marketed, depending on what it is and luxury. This specific one was could be is a rental home, right? It's like a it could be used as like an Airbnb as well as a second home, and it's all in the fine-tuned details in terms of staging, the things that we always talk about, video, photography, and really taking the time into putting in the effort into every little fine-tune detail that matters and not overlooking those things.
Yeah, so the market is definitely still active over that 500,000 number into the millions, but buyers are a lot more selective. So that's why your punch list items, your prep, and your staging
all makes a huge difference in terms of having things go as quickly as they can, because the lower the days on market, the stats say that the higher the return on your investment you're going to be able to get. So that's why it matters.
Yeah, details are important. I think that also matters when we talk about mixed use buildings, condos in Saratoga. I mean, it's a very different beast than single family residential properties, but we're still seeing activity there. I mean, there's a ton of newer development that we're seeing, and I mean, they're selling.
I know, and that's why they keep building them, and it's all really exciting. Even 78 Church Street, I want to say the last time I checked, there was 8 units left. They have, I think, 28 in the building. So within the year, they've sold 20. They have 2 commercial spaces. I personally know from like handing in letter of intents that they're being really picky about who they want to have in that building. Rightfully so. It's such a cool space. So those, from my knowledge, are still available, but they're getting like $750 a square foot.
Yeah.
Which is an amazing number for that side of town and where that location of the building is. So I'm really excited for everything that they have, and they did an amazing job with it. So kudos to Bonaccio again.
Yeah. I mean, they've been developing the West Side for years, and they're doing a great job with it. I mean, it really is a good location. I live right around the corner.
I live in the neighborhood as well, and just to see the values in every building that they're putting up just gets, better per square foot price, and just, obviously, to me, they just keep getting better and better.
Yeah.
So just keep building and building.
Pushing the limits of our market.
I love it. Which leads me to announce this week in the business review, he announced that they bought Saratoga Bridges, and they're going to be building another condo building by the Embassy Suites on Washington Ave. So that's another one to look forward to, which was just announced. And
the Waldorf condos.
The Waldorf condos. So that's 5 units. They sold one of the 5 so far. It's a very high price point. They're like Adelphi prices within like $1,200 a square foot. So I want to say around 1,800 square feet, or for like around 2.2, 2.25. So not for everybody, but
you're over on the east side. You're right by the track.
You're walking distance. You have
historic building.
It's a 1-car garage, so different than hallway living in your building. It's your own entry door, your own personal garages, so just a different feel. They closed on their first one, I want to say back in March, which was a great sale to the market, because those are different prices and different price per square foot that only the Adelphi has proven to have. So that was another great ad for the community.
And the Adelphi is almost completely sold out too.
Yeah, so out of 79 units, they have, from when I checked, which we're in mid-April right now, they had 6 units pending. They had 6 units remaining out of 79 units. That's,
it's impressive.
That really is impressive.
Yeah.
So everything that building has done and doing the records that it's done, has accomplished, is great for our town. I've always said that it's kind of its own animal, because there's no other building like that building to really compare it to in terms of like the amenities that it has.
Connected to the hotel, the restaurants downstairs. It really is unique.
It's its own lifestyle, and no other building has what that building has been able to accomplish. So, and I heard that they're moving one of the buildings to across the street to add in a pool.
Oh,
Did you hear that?
I didn't.
Yeah, that was something
What a
that I
value add.
yeah, that was something that was in the works within, I want to say, in the last couple of years, and it's still in the works, but it's something that I know that they are working on, and I want to say that it's going to be accomplished.
The Stone Mansion is the building that they want to move.
They want to move it. And I know that they've made some
Good luck.
I know they've made some good progress on it. So hopefully within the next few years we'll be able to see that change happening.
I mean, they built it literally right as close to that Saratoga Preservation was like, no, we're not moving it. But I mean, if they can preserve the
structure as is,
yeah,
why not?
Right? Keep it right across the street.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely would add some more value over there. I mean, they have a gym, they have a game room, they've got the restaurants. I mean, they have almost the spa downstairs. You have every other amenity that you can imagine. So then the courtyard came out beautiful too.
Gorgeous.
Obviously, condos are moving in the area. It's never a bad time to invest in a piece of Saratoga real estate. Another commercial building that is now under contract is 120 West Ave. I know that was on the market for a little bit, but Amy's got it under contract. It's pending, so I'm excited to see where that closed in position to where they ended with their list price. 79 Henry Street just came on the market.
Long time coming.
No kidding.
Long time coming. For anybody who doesn't know that address, it's going to be the red building across from like Henry Street Chap Room. That had some certificate of occupancy hiccups throughout the last few years, but from what I've been told, they do have their certificate of occupancy, and it is on the market for 4.3 million.
Yeah.
So it is vanilla boxed and ready for a business to come in and do whatever they want with it.
Yeah.
Have options: restaurants, retail,
completely blank
office,
space.
whatever.
The mezzanine level is like gorgeous too.
It is a really cool space.
It is. It's a huge building, great location. You're right by Caroline Street. You're right by Lake Ave. You're on the east side.
Yep.
Yeah. It has, everything you need in a massive commercial building. So I'm excited to see what goes in there.
Yeah.
Maybe another new restaurant will be coming.
There can't be enough restaurants in this town, if you ask me.
I know. Got to go somewhere different every weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of restaurants, Mouzone House still on the market, 1.75. I'm curious to see.
It's such a great space. It's going to go. It's just got to be the right person.
It has to be the right person, somebody that's going to actually, keep the history of what that restaurant has always been.
Yep.
And it's a great building.
Great location.
Great location, yeah. Right by the park. The new parking garage right next door. Plenty of parking.
Yep.
And then the Horseshoe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Horseshoe.
I mean,
it's a beast.
It is. It's a big undertaking, but
it's a Saratoga staple.
It's a Saratoga staple. It's everybody either goes there or Ciro's after the track. Like, you literally, track lets out, you see herds of people heading to the Horseshoe.
And can you imagine if it just went away? Where would everybody go?
Where would they go? The streets would be flooded.
I think it needs to be a contingency in the sale that it has to stay what it is, because I don't think that the city can handle if the Horseshoe were to leave. So it's going to be an exciting to see how that all evolves.
Yeah. So let's talk about what restaurants have sold.
Oh my gosh.
And
so many cool things.
So Scallions
have sold. I haven't heard the new owner really make his grand disclosure about, who it is or what they're doing. So, but I did saw Kennedy Flack of Studio K announce that she's designing the space. So that's going to be really cool to see.
All her work is amazing.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, we got a little sneak peek there.
Yeah, so that's coming. And then in the Albany Business Review a few months ago, they announced the Wild Horse was changing or doing another revamp, and that Noah from Noah's is going to have something to do with the menu.
Ooh, okay.
So I thought
I thought that was going to be pretty cool.
And 514 Broadway, which is in the Algonquin building, is Old World. So the Old World Market that's in Wilton, they're gonna grab and go. So yeah.
Oh my God.
I know. So a great lunch spot to grab sandwiches, all their stuff that they're making, obviously homemade in Wilton, they're bringing over to this grab and go spot. And that's going to be opening within the next 30 days.
Oh my God, that's so exciting, especially because of where it is on Broadway.
There's nothing.
I mean, but we have Bears Cup now, but that's very breakfast driven.
Yep.
So, oh my gosh, what a great location.
Yep. So this is going to be all the deli, ready to make sandwiches. The vibe of it is going to be very what Old World is.
Yeah.
When you walk in and the TVs and, being able to make your own stuff. So that's going to be a really cool addition to that side of Broadway as well, that I'm excited about.
Perfect for Saratoga.
Yeah.
Looking outside of the city, we've got some movement down exit 13.
Oh, the marijuana dispensary.
Yep. And construction of the new gas station started.
Huge. That looks like it's going to be a pretty good sized spot.
Yeah. Do we know? Is it mobile? Is it Stewart's? Have they announced it yet?
It's not Stewart's because Stewart's is across the street. So I can't imagine that they would use other things. So I would assume it's going to be within like the mobile family.
I saw people commenting on a Facebook post and they were like, Stewart's is the company that would put their own other location right across the street.
I mean, I am a loyal Stewart's fan where I would go to the other side of the street.
Me too. Make that left turn where the main road.
But yeah, I'm excited to have something, I guess, newer and bigger on that. So that is another exciting piece. And that hotel, was it the Roosevelt, is still for sale, which 13 North used to be in as well. So.
And now it's right next door, right?
Yeah, but it's all one parcel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's same owners that own all of that, the hotel and the restaurant, from what I understand. And that is still, from what I've seen, is available. So I'd be interested to see how that all shakes out.
Yeah, I mean, somebody looking for a restaurant isn't necessarily somebody looking to also run a hotel.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting too.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if they'll demolish it and rebuild it or try to renovate what's there.
Yeah. What else we got cooking?
Oh, Arms Hotel just opened their restaurant to public. So it's Three Sisters, I want to say, is the name of the restaurant in there. And so now you don't have to be a guest to go in and eat there. So I'm excited to try that out.
Very cool. Yeah. And what was that thing you were telling me about the networking and the food and the 7 people? What was that all about?
Saratoga Dispatch, it just started on April 8th. So essentially, I think they take about 50 people. You sign up and there's 7 groups of 7 people and you go to 7 different restaurants. And the group that you get put in is completely random. So you're going out to dinner with 6 other people that you've never met before in your life. And I was actually at the restaurant the other night that one of the tables was sitting at, and the Scene in Saratoga photographer came in and she was like, yeah, I'm taking pictures of them, like was telling me all about it. And I'm like, I'm definitely signing up for the next one because what a cool experience.
Yeah, to get to, networking, get to know different people within your community. And I like it.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Saratoga's growing, whether it's real estate, people, and, you gotta just keep putting yourself out there and meeting new people and learning things. So
even walking on Broadway, the new Hatley store, the kids shop that is located, I want to say it's next to Sarah's.
Oh, Sarah's Kitchen?
Yeah. So that's a new, I don't know, it's just cool to see the new
things are always popping up.
Yep. Shops that are coming in. What else we got?
Do you know if there's been any movement on the mall?
What do you mean the mall?
So I remember a couple of years ago they were talking.
Oh, the marketplace?
Wilton Mall.
Oh, okay.
They were talking about putting condos all around it, and they were having trouble getting that approved.
Yeah, I don't know where that actually fell within planning.
We'll do some research and bring it to you guys next time.
I've seen drawings and all of the things that have been in the business review, but I haven't seen any action.
I mean, with how busy downtown Saratoga is, I feel like we've got to do something to bring them all back.
Or bring it back in a different way, and having more entertainment. I'm all for entertainment. How malls are going into like down in Albany, they have, Dave and Buster's and Billy's and just things that you can do with your family. I mean, in Saratoga, if it's raining or during the wintertime, you have the bowling alley and now the bunker, where it would be nice to have just more options for family entertainment space.
Definitely, especially out in Wilton where all the subdivisions are. I mean, it's the perfect location for it.
Yeah, that would be another great addition to have as well. So that was our Saratoga Springs 15-minute recap of all things real estate related.
All things Saratoga. We're going to try to do this every month.
Yeah. Just everything's always moving in a fast direction and things are pending and going back on the market. It's always nice to stay on top of all the cool stuff to look forward to.
Yeah. What's going on? That's what the people really want to hear about.
That's what I want to know. I'm always reading about all the cool stuff to look forward to, new restaurants that are coming to town and things that are being bought, sold, and some of that happens even before print. So
we'll keep you guys updated.
All right. Till next time. The work isn't hard. It's just what most people won't do consistently.
If you're ready to master your mindset through small, intentional shifts, keep tuning in.
And if you've ever considered how real estate could help evolve your financial future, it's time to have a conversation because you know you are meant for more. Now prove it.